Welcome to another exciting episode of the podcast where we explore the ideas shaping our future. I am your host from the Techwala, and today we are diving into a topic that is rapidly moving from science fiction into daily routines. The topic is the future of robotics. So we are not just talking about industrial arms in factories or the robotic vacuum cleaners. We are talking about the industrial machines, intelligent machines that are learning, adapting, and even interacting with the humans in way we never thought possible. So Bakala, because over the next few minutes we are going to explore how robotics is changing healthcare, space, manufacturing, warfare, and even our homes. We all look at where we are now and where we might be going to into next 10 to 20 years. So let's begin with the basics. So robotics is a field of engineering and computer science that deals with the designs and construction and operating of robots. So a robot is a simple term in a machine capable of carrying out of complex tasks automatically, often guided by the computer programs or AI, artificial intelligence. But today, robotics has moved far beyond just simple automation. Modern robots are getting sensors, learning algorithms, machine visions, even emotional recognitions. So one of the most promising and the impactful area of robotic is healthcare. So in this sector, there are so many uses of these things. So first is surgical robots, like the Da Vinci surgical system, assistant surgeons in performing highly precise operations. They reduce human error, make surgeries minimally invasive, and improve recovery time. Next is robotic skeleton, which are helping people with the disability walk again. Next is social robots are being used for the early care. Imagine a robot that reminds patients to take medicine, monitor health signs, or even offers compensation. And during the COVID-19 pandemic, we saw disinfections robots, delivery bots, and even robot nurses being used in the hospitals to reduce the exposure to the virus. As AI continues to advance, we will use robots making diagnosis, helping in physical therapy, and assisting doctors like never before. So, in the manufacturing world, robots are already key players. So, assembling line robots are faster, more precise, and can work 24 by 7. In logistic, companies like Amazon use robots, arms, and the autonomous cars to move product around warehouses with stunning efficiency. And with the rise of the collaborative robots or cobots, humans and the robots are now working side by side in factories, increasing productivity without replacing job and trade. But what's next? We are moving toward fully automation factories, predictive maintenance using robot sensors, and even robotic quality control, powered by machines, visions, and AI. So let's take a step into a space. NASA, ISRO, JAXA, and Chinese companies are, have long used robots, from Mars rovers like Perseverance to robotic arm on the International Space Station (ISS). But in the future, robotics minor. These can dig on the moon, Mars, asteroids, and so many these like things. Next is some of the autonomous drones could map distant planets, and humanoid robots may help astronauts in the hazardous conditions, doing everything from the repairing to explore. Like in India, Gaganyatri. In 2026, A Robotics also sent in this space for the experiments. So space robotics is crucial because it reduces human risk and make space exploration far more efficient. Here, where things get really interesting. When robotics meets artificial intelligence, and we now have humanoid robots like Sophia Wire, Hanson Robotics, which can carry on conversations and express motions. Booster Dynamic Atlas robots, which can run, jump, and do uppercuts, and AI-driven robotics that are learning from data, improving their decisions making, movement, and interactions. This is not just programs. These robots can adapt, they can learn from their environment, and in the future, we will likely see emotional intelligence robots, machines that can understand human expressions, voices, and even moods. So, now let's talk about the homes. Robot vacuum cleaners like Roomba are already common. Smart assistant with the robotic arms might soon be prepared your breakfast or folding your laundry. Kids may grow up with the robotic champions for education, play, and even learning languages and the programmings. And in agriculture, robots are now planting, harvesting, and monitoring crops with pinpoint accuracy. The future home might be managed by full robotic ecosystem with devices talking to each other and automating everything from cleaning to climate control. Not all developments are comforting thoughts. In defense, we already have drone warfare. You can see Pakistan and India war. Drones are used during this war, but autonomously weapons rise seriously. Ethical questions: should air robots be already drones allowed to make a life or death decision? Who is responsible if an AI control machines malfunctions? As we create more powerful robotic systems, governments and scientists are now debating how to ensure safe and ethical use and avoiding a future that resembles dystopian restrictions. Of course, the future is not just about the possibilities, there are also challenges. High development and the maintenance cost, fear of job displacement due to automations, security risk, hacking malfunctioning, surveillances, and ethical questions about the human robots interactions. But with the right policies, education, and the collaborations, we can balance innovations with the responsibilities. Here's the exciting parts. Robotics is the only just beginning. In the next 10 to 50 years, we may say personal home robotics with personalities, robotics with the organic components like biorobots. That's parts of the which part is useless, they can be decomposed. Autonomous cars are even on a street, okay, and even brain machines interfaces which through directly control robotics limbs. This is also discussed whole podcast on this topic. You can see that. And next is imagine a world where robotics are not just machines but partners, helping humanity grow, heal, explore, and the thrives. So thank you for the attending in this episode on the future of robotics. If you enjoy this episode through tomorrow's deck, be sure to subscribe, share with your friends, and let me know that what topic you had loved to hear next. Until then, stay curious, stay inspired, and remember the future is being built one robot at a time.